Rob and Slim Show.
Hello.
Steve.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, dude? Steve from the Pizza Podcast.
I never called into a show before. This is weird.
This is like, it's Inception. It's Showception. Dude, your show is awesome.
Oh, you like it?
I listened to 2 or 3 episodes just today because I was doing the guest prep, and I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great concept. You're a pizza guy and you just talk about stuff on your daily route and all that. I think it's great, dude.
Sounds like an amazing concept.
And really original. Like it's hard. It's hard to do like a completely original show, and I feel you've struck it. You've struck it.
Yeah, I feel like I've got a great concept, except I just like half the time I'm like recording, I'm like, what the fuck am I even talking about? You know what I mean?
We did the same.
I'll record and then I'll listen back to myself and I'll be like, oh my god, what the hell am I talking about? And then I'll be like, oh well, whatever, upload it, and then people tell me they like it, and I'm like, okay, so I guess I'll keep doing it.
How long have you been doing it?
Geez, probably a couple months now.
Wow, see?
That's about it.
There was one last week, too, we had. The horror, the Cabin Nightmares, and, like, the guy hadn't been doing it that long, and I was surprised. Like, same with you. I figured you'd at least been doing it about a year.
No, not really. I actually, when I first started doing it, I recorded, like, 1 episode, and then I just basically stopped for a month and was like, no, that's a stupid idea. And then like, I don't know what it was, but something happened on a delivery, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm on a podcast. I actually thought I was going to get another job. So I was like, I'm not going to be a pizza guy, so I'm fuck the podcast. I'm going to be sitting in an office somewhere. And then it turned out that I wasn't going to be at that job.
Okay.
So now I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to like embrace being a pizza guy and fucking do a podcast as I deliver. It's kind of like
comedy. I love when it comes from people's real lives. Like, this comes from your real life. I like that. I really enjoy that.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been delivering?
I haven't made anything up on this. So.
How long have you been delivering pizzas?
Shit, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 years.
So yeah, you even if you didn't do it anymore, you could still do the show.
You got 4 or 5 years of content.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I got so excited like about podcasting. My brother-in-law showed me podcasts, and then I was like listening to a ton of podcasts, and I was like, oh man, I could fucking do this in my car as I'm driving around. Like, why?
That's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if you did it while you were driving.
Yeah, and I mean, luckily my phone picks up, decent enough audio to, record, but I still got to figure out a better way to do that with the sound. That's like my biggest obstacle on the road.
Yeah, that would be for that kind of a thing. That would be an obstacle. But still,
I take I
like how you do it.
Yeah, the way I record now is pretty like minimal. I just take my iPhone and just lay it on my lap as I drive.
Yeah.
And that's literally my whole fucking studio. And then I just go home, and I don't even have like an app for it. I use voice memos that come on the phone. So and then I just upload it, but then I do like the Audacity, and then I do noise cancellation. So I try to make it sound a little bit better than it is, because when I have the raw audio, it's fucking really rough.
Is it brutal? Yeah.
I would say get like a laptop and like a USB microphone. Like, we used to use this little like a Samsung Go clip-on.
Probably clip on like the visor of your car. Amazingly.
Yeah, and it was a good mic.
That's I have one of those, and somebody did recommend that. They said like a lav mic, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. And then I looked it up, and it's like short for lavalier, I guess. So I got a lavalier mic, which is a little clip-on mic.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, those little clip-on mics are condenser mics, so they pick up every fucking sound in the car, which makes it terrible.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
I mean, I'm not driving a brand new Lexus, you know what I mean? I'm driving a piece of shit. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to make do with what I got. It's pretty noisy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can get USB dynamic microphones. I just can't. I don't know how you would like
other things. Like
you'd have to connect it to like a what do you call those? Like those fucking boom. or something, and like connected to something in the car. But
some sort of noise cancellation device.
Yeah, but like a dynamic microphone is probably what you would want, like a USB dynamic mic.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought about, putting my headset on, but then I don't want my boss being like, dude, what the fuck are you doing on the, you know what I mean? Somebody seeing that and then telling my boss, because I don't even really tell my boss,
I was going to ask. I didn't know if it was anything that could cause a problem work-wise.
Dude, and you know what? That's like the sketchiest thing about it now that I've been doing it for a while, because I don't want to fucking stop doing it. I get a kick out of it. And I get scared thinking like, someone's going to hear the show, and like, then it's like, oh shit, like more people are listening to the show. That wasn't really supposed to happen.
Your driver just shamed me. Your driver just shamed me. I ordered a pizza. I'm one of your best customers. And
I was going to ask, is that what it is?
Yeah.
You just talk shit on customers?
So fucking funny.
Well, it depends. Like, if a guy pisses him off, he talks about it. Like, would you say a guy, like, kind of, like, jokingly slammed the door in your face after he got the pizza and then, like, expected a big laugh out of you? Like, that's just a dick move. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, no, I always think about that, though. Like, that's, like, I'll know I truly made it if I ever deliver to somebody's house and they're like, hey, do you do a podcast? Be like, yep. That'll be the day I quit both of them. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you never know, man. It could fucking happen. I mean, maybe I have delusions of grandeur, but like, that type of shit could happen.
Yeah.
You never know.
We've had a few instances, and I even know guys that have like just uploaded a video from like their job, and they've been fired for that, or seriously talked to. Like, you could be fired for this.
Oh, dude, I know.
Yeah.
I worry about that.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I feel like, it's like I'm not like going out of my way like to become less of a fucking pizza guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get the deliveries done. I'm there on time. I don't fuck around. I'm a good worker. Like you want to keep guys like that around. You don't want to. I mean, if they're recording, bullshit in their cars, they're driving around about fucking screen doors hitting them and stuff like that, then who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Let him do his job.
You're not throwing the company's name out there, you
No.
I think that's the way to go. Like, I think you do it the right way.
And that. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, not throw the company's name out there, because I thought about this stuff when I first started,
Yeah.
So I won't do that. I won't say like the town I live in. I'm not going to say addresses, and I don't talk anything about the people I work with unless it's positive.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yep, I agree.
So I try to keep on the up and up on that, because anything like that, just in case somebody did hear it, was local. And like, dude, everybody's been getting these fucking stickers, and I've been getting a kick out of them. People have been sending me their podcast stickers and stuff, and I was like, shit, dude, I want to get a little pizza sticker. I don't even know if I even like my own.
I like the logo. I didn't know if you had stickers.
Yeah, no, dude. So you want to know how to find that logo? You just type in pizza icon on Google. Yeah, and it's like the fifth one, I think. But type in free. I mean, it's up there free. It doesn't have the the bullshit watermark on it or anything.
Yeah.
But it's. I always think about that, but I don't know. I could change it, but that's just a lot of fucking work that I don't want to do.
Yeah, yep, that's the one. That's the one. You got, the pizza logo.
I did exactly what you said, free pizza icon, and it says images of free pizza, and it's like the fourth one in.
No, I want some free pizza. I'm starving for some free pizza.
Yeah, it's a good avenue. I mean, I don't know what it is. Pizza has like a cult following for food,
Well, I was gonna ask, because I haven't got a chance to listen to your podcast. Do you because I don't know, if I'm listening to a pizza podcast, I want to hear like what pizzas you're delivering.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask what the biggest one you deliver is. Is it just a plain cheese pizza, or like what's the biggest item that you deliver?
So there's one that we have to put in the oven all at once. It's a giant tray, and I actually have this thing on my roof that I slide it into.
Okay.
And it warms the pizza, so I keep all the pizza up there, and this one fills up basically like the top of my whole roof. I have to put. No, I'm just fucking with you. No, I didn't have anything funny to say, but the pizzas that I put in there are all the same size. they're all either large or small. But I mean, as far as volume goes, some people order 20 fucking pizzas, and like my whole car will sag on the way to a delivery. But
Wow! Oh my god!
What's the most popular pizza topping?
Yeah, that's.
A lot of people like Buffalo Hawaiian.
I like just the Hawaiian, like the ham and the pineapple.
Yeah, the fucking
That's
Hawaiian
good.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I never, like, I'm Italian. I never wanted to try that, and then somebody had it at work, and I was like, all right, I'll take a slice. And dude, it is so good, so good. Especially on like a thin crust. Yeah. Fuck, it's so good. But I've had the buffalo just like a buffalo chicken pizza. That's good too.
I think I had too. Yeah. Me and our old intern, we used to love mushroom and anchovies thrown on the pizza. That was our thing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fucking barbarians.
Well, yeah.
What the fuck?
Mushrooms and anchovies. Mix that shit together.
Anchovy.
What's that?
I don't think I've ever even eaten an anchovy, to be honest.
Neither.
Great, man.
I don't think anybody would even order that. Like, unless they were
me and Slambo, that's what we order. Every fucking pizza place we go to, mushroom and anchovy.
Yeah.
I always think that's funny that like the different toppings people get. Like people that get like a vegetarian pizza, I'm always thinking like, that's not the same thing as eating a fucking salad. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
it's still pretty unhealthy.
With all the fucking vegetables, put some meat on that thing.
One thing I hate is just onions on a pizza. It just ruins the whole pizza. Even if you pick them off.
I hate onions.
Oh, they're miserable. They are miserable. Like, they just bleed. That flavor bleeds to everything. You can't even pick it off. Like, it's gross.
Yeah, I hate them. I don't know how people. It seems like most people like onions too. I hate them.
Yeah, see,
with a passion.
Maybe like a sautéed onion, like really soft. Like it's got to be, but it can't not on a pizza. Yeah, no, that's ugh.
No, like a crunchy, fucking hard, like fresh onion.
Nah.
I want a pizza now.
Eat them like apples.
Now I want a pizza. Do you deliver to New Jersey? Can you like fly us a pizza?
Hey man, I'll deliver anywhere for the right price.
Well, get our other intern out of bed. He's got a wallet. We'll see how much he's got.
Yeah, I'd definitely do that.
What is the craziest thing, Steve, that's happened to you on a delivery?
Oh man, that's funny because usually, like when I first started doing the pizza podcast, I was like, oh, and I'm going to interview pizza guys, and I had a few people on there, and that was like one of the questions I always thought to like ask people in an interview. But as they answered, I always was thinking, what the fuck would I answer to that question? And now here I am. The craziest thing, I'm trying to think. Oh, so the craziest thing is I delivered this pizza to this guy that's about a block away from the shop. It's like at a place where you think, why the fuck wouldn't this guy just walk to the store? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just like people are lazy. People actually order across the street. So anyway, this guy orders a pizza, and he's on the phone with my manager, and my manager's like taking the order, and I can see my manager like shaking his head, and then I walk and go do some dishes, and I look back around, he's still on the phone like 10 minutes later, like losing his mind. And then he finally hangs up the phone and like looks at me, and he's like, dude, you got to do that one. That's going to suck. And I'm like, oh God. I'm like, when your manager says that, you got to like a live one,
Yeah.
You don't know what to fucking expect, man. People are fucking nuts. So you have to just go there like, you just walk into someone's door, you never know what the fuck's going to be there.
Yeah.
And so I walk up to the door, and this guy opens the door, and I can tell like right away, I'm looking at the license plate, they're like from like West Virginia or something. So I know they're not like from around here. The guy opens the door, and he kind of looks at me weird, and I'm like, yeah, did you order a pizza? And he's like, what, you got a pizza? And I'm like, yeah, I got a fucking pizza. What do you mean? I didn't know what to say, because he's like looking at me strange and asking me like why I have a pizza. And then I'm like, yeah, it's a pizza that you ordered. Did you order a pizza?
Why do you have this pizza in my face?
Right. So rather than answering the question, the guy's just like, well, let me see the pizza. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm not gonna. So I
The
broke
bags
down
of
and
meth
was
on
like,
there.
okay,
Let
you know
me
what I mean?
inspect this
You-
pizza.
at some point, you just want to move on to the next fucking delivery, and you're just done dealing with fucking weird people, you know? So I'm like, okay, I'll take the pizza. So the guy actually wanted to see the pizza, so I had to open it, like, and display it to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to show him.
Like, I was fucking like Vanna White with a pizza. Like, see, this is the fucking pizza you ordered, you dumbass. And he's still looking at me, and I'm like, this guy's fucking high on something. And it wasn't like he was just stoned. He was like tripping or some shit. And he's like, oh yeah, what is that? Meatball and hamburger or whatever. And he's like, yeah. Oh, that looks good. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, and he's just still looking at me. Like, the whole interaction was just him, like, giving me this bewildered look, like, why the fuck is a guy at the door with a pizza? And I'm giving him this look like, why the fuck are you looking at me like that? So I'm like, finally, okay, here you go. It's going to be this much money. And then fucking, it took this guy, it must have took him fucking 10 minutes, man, to dig through all this shit to get all the fucking money and then come back to the door. And then he was short, and I was just like, fuck this. This guy's not going to fucking stiff me. I'm getting every fucking quarter out of him. You know what I mean? So I just sat there and made him give me all the change. And then finally, I had to give him like the exact amount of fucking change. Nobody ever does that. Usually they round to $1. Even if people that stiff you, they still round to $1.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to ask for actual pennies and fucking nickels. No. This guy did. And I ended up going through the whole fucking thing. And I don't know, dude. The whole time I left there, I was like, yeah, that guy's definitely a fucking drug dealer from West Virginia, and he's fucking doing his own shit. But that was the weirdest one. And I don't know if I could. Yeah, it was just it's not a good story one, but it definitely was weird the way the guy, you know, when someone looks at you like, why the fuck are you standing here with a pizza? And I'm like, that's my job, and you ordered this fucking exact pizza that I have in my hand.
What are you going door to door with pizzas? Like, what are you showing me here? Like,
I had no idea what the fuck was
You're
going on.
You're a pizza door salesman.
Why are you here? Like, I didn't call. So that's so weird, dude. That is so weird.
Yeah, dude. It was just it was really freaking me the fuck out. And then like the guy, just like his whole look and like demeanor, just really fucking sketched me out. You know?
Yeah, dude. I remember when I was in my 20s, I worked at some retail store, and same thing. Like somebody tried paying in change, like pennies and nickels, and still was short. Just like you said, like I was not gonna take any less than what the order was. Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna do that. Like that's so weird. So weird.
Yeah, and I wish I had that one. You know what I thought about doing, but I'll never do. But I might do it. But I probably won't do it. No, but I thought about just recording fucking
the whole interaction. Deliveries. Yeah, I was wondering
because there's some people that I deliver to on a regular basis where I can actually guess exactly which fucking word they're gonna say, like Groundhog Day, and I will get it spot on every time.
That's amazing.
I loved your one episode about just the goodbyes people say, like how you said some people say have a good one, like, or have a good day, or have a good night. Like I really enjoyed that. Like I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, that's a funny that one. And the conclusion I came up with that one is that the people that say you as well actually tip less than the people that say you too at the end.
Wow, that's
so yeah. At the end of and it's like statistics. Like I've done I'm trying to come up with statistics of like stupid small talk things people say. I don't know why. It's just something what else are you going to do when you're delivering pizzas all night? Right. You got to entertain yourself.
You got to do something.
But yeah, the people that say you too generally tip more than the people that say you as well.
Wow.
Yeah, because at first I was like, I'm like, what do you mean you as well? Why are we being fucking proper here? You know what I mean?
That's way too proper.
Like, yeah, hold up on the syllables and just fucking say you too.
You too, brother.
I'm a pizza guy. Like, and the other thing is, like, it's weird when people call me like sir and stuff like that. I'm like, come on, dude, do I look like a fucking sir to you?
Exactly.
I don't know. I think that might just be people from from down south too, and like even talking to a lot of people like on the internet that I've met doing the podcast, they'll always say sir, and I'm like, that's so fucking weird. Up here we never say sir.
Nah.
I mean, you guys don't say it in New Jersey, do you?
No, but if I do get called that in like the mall, I'm offended. Like, yeah, I don't like. I guess every now and then, like you do, but I don't like it, man. I don't like it.
No.
Call me man, call me bro, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, not sir, not sir.
Right. It's like it means like, you know, you feel like almost like you can't even drop an F-bomb after someone says sir, you know what I mean? You're like, ooh, like I have to like watch my pee. You know,
Have a
not
good fucking
sir.
day, dude. Like, yeah, like something like that. Don't give me a sir.
If I say sir to
no.
somebody, it's because you pissed me off. Or it
That's
was
like,
just something
yeah,
like,
like that's
Yeah,
either like,
exact-
dear
Dude,
sir
don't
or
like it.
madam. Like that's way too uppity for me.
it's like a sarcastic thing, like,
Yeah.
all right, sir.
All right, sir.
Whatever you say, sir.
Yeah,
Here you go,
yeah.
sir.
Okay, sir
That's
Loin.
exactly. I think that's why I get offended when people call me sir, is because I always think that they're trying to fucking piss me off, being like a little sarcastic bitch. It's like, fuck you, dude. You know.
I'll show you a
Or
sir.
it's like when people talk. Yeah, people talk that. The other thing too is, I don't know if you heard that episode about when people call you a buddy or like chief or something.
I
Oh
did.
boy, that fucking drives me nuts.
Yeah, I don't. I work at a job where I
No.
wear a name tag, and just people being like, "Hey, Rob," like, dude, you don't know. Just stop. Just be like, "Excuse me, you know, can you help me with this?" Don't act like you're my buddy and you know me by name just because of a name tag. Like that gets me mad.
Oh yeah. That's fucking weird. That is really weird.
Dude, one time I was working, and it was like early in the morning, and somebody like way down an aisle said it, and I'm like, how did this dude even see my name? But yeah, like for a second I thought it was one of my friends. Like he was like, "Yo, Rob," and I was like, "What's
Right.
up?" And then I realized, no, this is just some weirdo I don't even know. Like it was so weird.
Yeah, that's it. That must suck though to have to wear a name tag.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
especially for that reason. It's like, well, we all wear our name tag so that people can call us by a name. It'd be like, well, I don't want that to fucking happen. I'm putting masking tape over mine.
Oh, I want to
At
be
my shop, we always. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just want to be like, you know, hey man, can you get this for me? Hey dude,
Yeah.
you know, what's going on, buddy? Like whatever is better than people acting like they know me by name. Like I don't like that.
Right, because it like fucking gives you that whole like you're a fake ass dude, you know,
Yeah.
like don't
Yeah.
fucking pretend like you know me, and
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. I that's the hardest thing too about like delivering pizzas. It's like, yeah, you have a 2-second interaction with people, but the thing is like those 2 seconds you can tell a lot about a person. And you may call me crazy, but a lot of people have like this whole like fake persona that they like go to the pizza man and like they'll be like fucking battling, you know, with their family in their house, and then they'll come up to the pizza man and just have like this like whole like they'll put on like this whole fake personality. You know who does it? Like waiters and waitresses and stuff like that. They put on like that whole fake personality to just, you know, get through the day or whatever the fuck they're doing. But
Yeah.
I hate that shit, dude. And like, and I can see it for like your job, and if you have to do it, and if you're a waiter or a waitress. But I'm coming to your house and I'm the fucking pizza guy. Like you could, you know, we're all friends. You know, we're all friends here. You can be your real self. You don't need to act like, you know, fake to me. You know.
Yeah, better
So
better than you are.
You want to walk to a door where you hear a guy going, "You fucking cunt," and then he opens the door and he's like, "Give me the fucking pizza, you asshole."
Exactly, dude. Exactly. I think that's exactly what I'm trying to say in a nutshell. But like, honestly, like I would feel more comfortable in that situation than people like they come to the door with this fake ass smile and this like kind of like a giggle, like, "Oh, look at this! Somebody brought me pizza," and like it's like, you know, it's like, what the fuck, man? Why do you act like this? Like,
Yeah.
just be a normal person.
Yeah.
Just take your fucking tip and go.
I
I've
don't know.
had a shit day.
Just get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go beat my wife.
Oh my god, yeah. No, I would rather have somebody tell me fucking give me the fucking pizza and get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? And don't walk across my fucking lawn either. You know? Than someone just being like all fake and like just I don't know.
I had
I
a
don't know, I
customer
just think-
once. I used to deliver in a pharmacy, and I had a customer like kind of complain that I left footprints through the snow. Like it had just snowed.
Oh my God. Through the snow?
Yeah, like you just left footprints in the snow. Like, yeah, like what?
Obviously.
Like, yeah, they just wanted their lawn left intact. They did not want footprints.
Yeah. Oh my God. I always think of that too. Like, you know, when somebody stiffs you, you always think of like a little way to like get back at them.
Yeah.
You know, like, who that motherfucker. And then it's like, I'm backing up the driveway. It's like, oh, look at that. There goes the wheel off the fucking driveway. And now it's spinning. Fuck you, asshole. Oh, shit. I didn't even see that. It's tough to see going back out of this driveway here, you know. I would never do anything like that.
No.
That was just something.
That's it just pops in your head every now and then.
So I'm curious.
Yeah. You always.
As a pizza man, do you ever get offered anything other than money as tips?
I was gonna ask the same. Any favors?
Yeah, but it's not. It's the only thing it is fucking people that want you to smoke weed with them.
Really? I gave a pizza guy a beer once. I was like really drunk and having a party,
cool.
and I gave him a beer once.
And by beer, you mean blowjob.
Yeah, my buddy said that's happened to him before, but that's never happened to
You
me.
just get, hey, you want to
like,
come in and eat some pizza and smoke some weed with us?
I'll let you eat this.
People are always like this. Well, not always, but sometimes they'll be like, hey, do you want to hit off this bong, or do you want to... One guy said, or... You know, hey, do you want to hit off this bong or do you want a tip? And I'm like, dude, I want a fucking tip, man. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? And then he was like so surprised because I mean, I don't smoke, so people are like fucking shocked when I tell them that. They're like, what?
You're the only only pizza man that's ever turned me down.
Dude, I fucking am, man. Everybody just assumes it's like, oh, you deliver pizza, so you're definitely smoking weed. And it's
you
like,
must
nope,
be blazing, right, bro? Like, come on, let's hit this bong.
Yeah, buddy, you want to maintain that high.
But I always wonder, like, you know, like if you go into like, you know, I'm trying to think of a good situation. Like if I deliver to like another food place, I always want them to like if I deliver to like a Chinese food restaurant, which I do, I want them to like hook me up with fucking like crab rangoons or something for like a tip, you know?
Yeah, you want the good stuff.
Yeah, I don't. I'm so sick of you know, getting everything on our menu. I want to, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. The only thing is just people. People always. You know, not all, and it doesn't happen as much as you would think. You would think like, you know, if you're delivering pizzas, like every college kid you go to must be like that. And I've actually delivered in Vermont too, in like a total like college area, and it's not like you would think. And the college kids, like they tip, you know, just about what everybody else tips, like here in New Hampshire. You know what I mean? Like it's not a big difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's you know, even and the funny thing is in all walks of life, like if you deliver to like the shittiest neighborhood with the shittiest fucking houses, or like a medium like middle class neighborhood or an upper class neighborhood, that doesn't mean shit for the tip you're getting. You can deliver to a trailer park and get a $10 tip.
Yeah,
easily.
see, I was gonna ask if that made a difference.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make a difference at all, because you always think like, oh, this is a nice house. These people got fucking money. You know, look at, they got an invisible fence for their fucking dog. You know what I mean? Like they must have a ton of money. And you go up there and they give you, and that's the other thing that drives me nuts. Those are the fakest motherfuckers too. They come to the door and it's like, dude, you're a fucking shell of a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, give me the $2 tip and fucking get the fuck out of my life.
One of my friends drives for Uber, and he said he picked a guy up at an expensive beach house, and this guy came out of the house arguing with his woman and was so drunk that he fell down a whole staircase and face planted into the cement, into the sidewalk. And like the whole time, like thought this guy was gonna die. Like thought he had a massive head wound. Like thought he had to drop off at a hospital. It was crazy.
Holy shit! He was just delivering a pizza to him?
He's an Uber driver, so like he just had to drive this guy somewhere. Like the whole time in his head, he's like, "Dude, this guy's bleeding. Like, should I drop him at a hospital? Like, what do I do with this guy? Like,
just bring him where he wants to go." And
he just basically did that.
Yeah.
Steve, we have to wrap this up, dude. But thank you so much for talking to us.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having me on. I was surprised you guys got a hold of me, and yeah, I'm glad I was able to do this for sure, dude. Anytime if you guys want me to call in, just let me know beforehand.
Absolutely. Where can everybody find you?
They can find me. Jeez, that's a good fucking question. I should have thought of that, huh? On iTunes, if you type in Pizza Podcast, I'm on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. Also at Pizza Podcaster on Twitter and at Pizza Podcaster on Facebook too, I think.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's, or you can email me at podcastpizza@gmail.com because some motherfucker took Pizza Podcast at gmail.com.
Guy's a real asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, brother. Thank you so much, dude. It was great talking to you.
All right, you too. You guys have a good one.
You too, brother.
All right, bye-bye.
Later,
Take care,
man.
man.